post office telephones. Very good looking car. I think that's a Thunderbird. I think it's the Pinto, 2 litre. There's an interesting one, Mini Marcos, Datsun 240Z. Jensen Healy. Great XR2i on the end there. Stunning attention to detail under the engine bay there. See, more people will look at this one. Very original. Nice old Volvo. Little car like the Messerschmitt. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm at the Chanters Carnival Classic at the very beautiful Chanters House, which is a Grade 2 listed building, which you see behind me. Apparently the location that Oliver Cromwell declared the Civil War. I've been here for a couple of hours. There are some awesome looking classic cars here already, so we're going to get on and have a good look. Obviously we're going to concentrate on more the classic cars, but we will try and walk around everything so you get a good idea. There's also some motorcycles, and I will walk along the motorcycle display towards the end of the video.
So the ducks are £2 each and are sold next to the bar. The race commences at 2 o'clock and winners will be announced shortly after. Okay,
so we jumped straight in with a nice row of early light commercial vehicles. A lot of Morris Minors. Good old post office telephones van.
Yeah, shut up, bud. You're good. Nice.
Excellent looking minivan here, look. Post office telephones. Must admit I've seen that one or two times before. Morris 1000 pickup. Nice looking Morris 1000. 4-door version on the end here.
Thanks. Cheers. Yeah, you have, that's right. Yeah, exactly so. Once they're gone, they're gone. They are, that's right. Absolutely.
Full display of Volkswagen Beetle cabriolets.
Is he a VW, is he?
Left-hand drive. Great big American Pontiac Catalina. Seen this one a few times before. Humongous estate car. Pontiac Trans Am. Chevrolet. Mark 1 Cortina. Pontiac. Little row of Pontiacs. Camaro on the end here. Seen this one a few times before. Great looking car. Great looking Morris Minor convertible. Triumph 2000 estate car. Lotus Elise. MGB V8. A row of very good looking Triumph Stags. Another MGB V8. Raleigh Elf here on the end, or near the end, sorry. A little bit of patina showing.
So the dog show is going to recommence at 1 o'clock. So you've still got time to go.
Rover coupe. Trying not to catch my shadow. It's a beautiful sunny day here. It's a lovely location that oozes atmosphere. McLaren, Austin Maxi on the end. Beautiful Mark 1 Morris Mini Cooper. Very detailed under the engine bay there. Very good looking car. Got the old mini light wheels going on. Obviously period correct. Ford Anglia. Wide wheel arches. Very busy here today. It's the Rambler. Great Austin 7. Oozing character. So as usual, I'm going to concentrate on the sort of classic cars, probably anything back of year 2000. Sunbeam Alpine.
You have paid, here is your pass, but when he presses the button, there's a little flag. They were stuck between.
That's one we don't see very much of, isn't it? A Datsun 180B. Velour upholstery. Clio. Ford Capri Corsair. See this one lots and lots. Got the bonnet open today, very detailed under the bonnet. Great looking car. Volkswagen Golf. I think we've got a special one here. Fiat 850. Slightly bigger brother to the Fiat 500s. Ford Escort 1100L. It's a very original car. Not messed with, not tinkered with. It's got those wide rim steel wheels on that I suppose give it a little bit of presence, but predominantly a fairly standard looking car. MGB Tourer. I think that's probably a Mercedes SL of some description, I'm possibly wrong. Austin Healey 3 litre. It's a 350 SL. Porsche Speedster. Very clean and tidy looking MGB GT. Sounds like we've got an air raid siren in the background. MG Magnet.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Mitsubishi Colt. I'm told it's the only one that's taxed and MOT'd on the road. Definitely a rare one, definitely one you're not going to see too many of. Very clean. Colt 1500 GLX. Nice looking Citroen traction in there. The Light 15. Some Chevrolet American pickup trucks, always popular at car shows. Great looking vehicles. One of those very later Lotus Elans. Early Triumph Spitfire. About a 1970. Transporter, Volkswagen Transporter. This is the one with all the novelties hanging off of it. This guy has a lot of fun with this vehicle. He used to travel with a parrot in the back. I think the parrot sadly passed away. Early Land Rover. I think that's a Thunderbird. Very, very stylish. Spare wheel carrier on the back.
Absolutely shiny. You wouldn't recognise the Land Rover. Oh, that's shiny.
That's a Ford Corsair GT, the estate version. Very busy, so I'm sort of worming my way in and out of people here. Singer Vogue. Little tiny Mazda. Good old AC Cobra replica. Little three-wheeler Morgan. TR6, Triumph TR6. Lancia Monte Carlo. Seen that one a few times now. Must admit, it's the only one I've ever seen. T-registered MG Midget next to my little car. So obviously it would have originated as a rubber bumper model, but they've swapped out the rubber bumpers for the chrome look. Give it a bit more of a classic look. Austin 6. Mark 1 Escort here. Looks like it's got lots of bumps and filler and stuff. I should imagine it's some sort of trials car. Jacked up suspension, big road springs. Very dirty inside. Wheels strapped to the boot. Ford Capri Laser, that's obviously getting towards the end of production. Alfa Romeo Spider. Left-hand drive. Seen this MGB GT several times, parked next to it at one show. It's got a Ford, I think it's the Pinto, 2 litre. Great big 45 Webers. And that is a Metropolitan. Renault Dauphiné.
You couldn't fault that design, well, you couldn't say, what did they do that with? Probably cool thing with this as well, this would be technology like it's on that Patina one, say, it's 10 years old, whereas the XKA would be good.
That's a Riley. I think it's one of the RM series. Riley Elf. Triumph 2000. So I did look at this one off camera earlier. This is a Gordon Keeble. crazy dashboard. Look at the switches. It's like an aeroplane. That's early Triumph 2000. Very pale blue. Not 100% sure what we're looking at here. Great looking car. Nope, I'm none the wiser. Answers on a postcard there, please. Do you know what this is? Rover P6, 2000, Ford Mustang. It's a nice looking car. Ooh. Wow. Morris 8. A Dello Trials car. E-Type Jaguar.
My wife traced me on Facebook, and the guy had said, I've just been to my
That's a 4.2, that one. Beetle. Triumph TR3 on the end. Nice looking sort of British racing green type colour. Jaguar Mark II. Another midget. Another one that would have originated as a rubber bumper one. There's an interesting one, Mini Marcos. I have seen this one a few times before, but of course it was a fiberglass sort of kit car based on the Mini running gear, produced in the sort of 1960s, probably into the beginning of the 70s. Peugeot Cabriolet. I guess when your Mini rotted away, like most of them did back in the day, converting it into a Mini Marcos was a consideration. Sunbeam Alpine, always popular. NGF. Mark 1 Cortina. Got the classic Lotus colours. Lotus badge. Of course, just like the Escorts, there was a lot of those that were produced or rebuilt or copied. So sometimes it's a job to know the genuine ones. The Pembleton Obviously quite a recent vehicle because it's registered on a 24 plate. That's a Lomax. Renault 4. Very popular car, the Renault 4. GTL. Another gorgeous E-Type Jaguar.
Yeah, look. What is it, Russian? No, it's the Renault. Oh, is it?
This time it's got the big V12 engine. I think they were 5.3. Renault 4 GTL attracting a lot of interest. Left-hand drive.
No, it's no, Nissan.
Datsun 240Z. Got to be one of the most pleasing looking Datsuns that were ever built. The old Rover 2 series. That's a Daimler Dart. Black. Shining in the sun. Another little Morris 8. Triumph Stag. Another Spitfire, I think that's the Mark IV version. And that I think is an MGTD. Sorry, I'm going to say TC rather. TC, yeah. So the MGT series, commonly seen, the ones are TCs, TDs and TFs. All have got this classic 40s, 50s look, but there are subtle differences. And the TC has those wire wheels. Whereas a slightly later TD would have smaller steel wheels. Peugeot 106 Rally. Seen this one several times. You all know these are super collectible now. Probably looking between £8,000 and £12,000 now for a really nice example. Great little one-off 1.3 engine. It was all done for rally homologation reasons. But of course the Rally did then re-emerge in different vehicles like the 205 as well, and then the later 106s. It's the Ferrari. Seen this one several times. Well, that's a Lancia Beta, supercharged.
That's Simon Cox. Is Cox an old champion?
It's pretty much a new one for me. Ford Capri 2.8 injection. Very nice in the black. Very popular. A friend of mine owns this Honda Civic. Very, very smart looking machine. Very cool. That's an MGTF. Again, one of that T series I was talking about a moment ago. This is a very, very tidy MG midget. This time it's actually kept its rubber bumpers. This is one of these very late MGBs. I think these all had the V8 engines. MGB Tourer with a very interesting looking hardtop. Don't know what the story behind those is. I've seen a few pictures of those before. MGB Tourer, Austin Healey 3 litre. Sort of looks black, but I think it's got a bit of a browny tinge to it. I might be wrong. It's either like a sort of very sort of dark maroon colour. I guess aubergine would be a description. And that's a Austin Healey 100. I think it's the 104. Very similar looking car. Another Austin Healey 100. And a Jensen Healey. Seen this one a few times before. Very clean car. Seems to be the only one I see. TR5.
That bloke in Concourse with the logo.
That one's a TR6, it's the slightly later one. This has got an injection system. Nice display here of TRs. It's the TR register. Great looking dashboard. Triumph always loved that classic sort of walnut style wood grain dashboards. And yet another. There's an older TR3. Triumph Stag. Another TR6.
Thought of the new one next to Should do another lap, Chess?
Golf GTI. Very clean Fiesta XR2. Another beautiful Mercedes SL. It's an MGBC. You can tell by that slight bulge in the bonnet. Make way for that great big straight six. And here we have a I've seen this one before, parked next to it a few years ago. Super looking Ford Fiesta. It's the actual gear version. Got the old vinyl roof going on. Austin 7. British Open Classic Mini on the end.
Find the car that matches your house colour. Find the primary school house colour.
Little row of Citroen 2CVs.
Oh, damn it, I didn't think of that. Find a car with your king. I mean, how many? I'm just gonna. No, Eliza, get back here. The scavenger hunt for them. We have the scavenger hunt for them.
Very good looking Jaguar XJ6. It's one of the later of the series. I guess that was the Series 3. Nice little Austin A35. Couple of interesting looking utility vehicles. Not 100% sure exactly what they are.
Oh yeah, yeah, but you can, no problem. Because we lost a.
Wait, look. No.
So this is a display by the Ford Granadas, Ford Granada Club Southwest. Lots of different Ford Granadas all in a row. Trying to move on relatively swiftly. Sometimes walking around the whole lot can make the videos very long. So I'm trying to sort of just prioritize a little bit. Great old Rover 3.5 litre. P6. A few of the sort of more modern but becoming very collectible Rovers now from the end of the generation. MX-5s.
There's a duck race every year.
Lots of MX-5s. Definitely a bit of a social going on there. Still, why not? Beautiful day, sit in the sunshine. Another little MG midget with the round wheel arch from about 73. Not sure about that one. TR3. Very snazzy yellow wire wheels. And that's the Austin A30. Toyota MR2. Jaguar XJS. Subaru. MGB Tourer. Little Clio Williams, that's very desirable now, especially if they're kept in nice original condition. This is a Fiesta Super Sport. I've seen this one a few times before. So this Fiesta Super Sport, very clean. I don't know if you can see under there. It's got one of these mirrors where you can see underneath the car. Definitely a sort of concourse produced vehicle. Another Fiesta XR2. These are all very clean cars. A lot of very proud owners, you can tell here. All these cars. You can eat your dinner off their engines and things. Great to see. It's the XR Owners Club. Ford Orion on the end here. Super clean, Orion gear. F registered, probably what? 88, somewhere around there. Ford Escort XR3i. Great XR2i on the end there.
You going to put a bid in? Okay, so first bid for the nice Mercedes Walnut, £5. Anybody else bidding for this? Yeah, someone's gone for a tenner. Any advance on £10? A lot of work's gone into that, and it's nice. Any advance on 15?
Big row of Subaru Imprezas.
Going once. Going twice for 15.
Obviously a car that was made very famous by rallying back in the day.
No, £15. Thank you very much.
Colin McRae, Richard Burns.
Next up, we have a hand-carved Jaguar barrel end.
All famous names that were associated with them back in the
Jaguar.
day.
Who likes Jaguars? Okay, so do we have any bids on the carved barrel end? Yeah, £5.
Triumph Stag, debumpered, which is unusual to see a Stag debumpered. You see it quite a bit on things like midgets where they've had their rubber bumpers. Great looking old Austin, not quite sure the variant. Austin A40 Devon. Rover P6, 2200 SC, single car. Good looking MGA there, creating a bit of an interest. TVR. It's one of these later 1970s Mustangs. A couple of lovely old BMWs here. That one, I believe, is a 2002. I don't know, perhaps they both are.
That later one, isn't it? Because there's a Rover Mini.
That's actually a BMW 1502, and that's a BMW 2002. I guess the number system, because they are very similar body shells, what was that to do with the engine capacity? Very original Austin Mini City E. Slightly faded, but looking very original.
Ladies Mini, vote wisely. That's a neat little one though. Right, now you see what the original BMW looks like.
It's definitely a bit of a trend at the moment to keep cars original where you can.
So the duck race will be picking carts.
Mini Piccadilly.
All of the duck tickets have been sold, I'm afraid. But we do have 4 tickets. We still have some gold tickets at some fantastic prices.
Good looking car. Early MG midget. So that's pre the facelift. I guess that's probably a Mark II.
What sort of tickets? Some great prizes. We still have those. Definitely sold at the ducks, I'm afraid. And we also have auction at quarter to 3. And then we have the trophies.
One of these Renault Figaros. Jaguar Mark II. That's the 2.4 version. So that isn't a Jaguar Mark II. That's why I had a little look at the back end. It's a Jaguar 240. I think that's the MG TC.
Yeah.
Stunning attention to detail under the engine bay there. Chap's obviously won an award at the show here for it. Just hope I'm right with the description there. Sure, that's the TC. These cars are often very difficult to identify. So many of these are sort of Porsche look-alike. That's the MG TF there, so that's the latest or the last of the series. Wheels got smaller, the grille got more reclined. I think the engine size went up, probably about 1500. And that's an unusual one there.
No, I'd like to.
That's a Cox GTM. So we saw earlier the Mini Marcos, which was a fiberglass kit car based on the Mini. And this was very similar, but this had the engine in the rear end. This one's a beauty. Seen this a few times before. So this is a Vauxhall Forenza. Trying to avoid everyone. Two great big Strongberg carburetors. Of course, it's got that classic coupe rear slope, twin headlamps, a Vauxhall Chevette. Yes, not really too sure about this. I'm obviously reading the sign. Beverly sedan. Hot rod. RS, sort of RS 2000 style Escort. Mark II Escort. Says RS, but it's a job to know, isn't it? Got that classic Cosworth conversion. Nice Mark II Cortina hiding there. Again, got the Lotus stripes. It's the often seen Mini Red Hot, owned by my friend, Saab Turbo. It's getting a rare one now. Another Jaguar. I think that is a Jaguar Mark II this time. Yeah. It's a 3.8. Rover 4 Series. Porsche 911. Sparkling in the sun. Great big Rolls Royce. Obviously a wedding car. Ford Corsair. Got a tuned crossflow by the looks of things. Got the Burton rocker cover with the 45 Webers. Yet generally looking fairly standard. Probably a great sleeper, that one. Scirocco. It's one we're not seeing many of. A Morris 8, seeing lots of Morris 8s today. Probably more Morris 8s than Austin 7s, which is unusual. And another great looking Ford Consul. A couple of Scimitars. Got their own little display going on here. It's a little display of Jowett. See, more people will look at this one. Very original, covered in patina, got a few rust holes. Always creates interest. Very primitive inside. Great old car. See, it'd be a crime to restore that, wouldn't it now? Jowett Javelin. MX-5 on the end. Wolseley 444. Lotus Elise. Another great big Bentley.
Fine now. That's really big, it's fine. Do you like a good yeah. That's 360.
Triumph Stag. That's probably a Willys Jeep. Seen this one a few times. Good old ladder. I'm guessing that's one of the sort of later Jeep Wranglers. Volvo. Not sure of the model, to be fair. Very, very good looking Spitfire, early one. Citroen Saxo VTS. Vauxhall Nova on the 85. Looking very original. Some of these 80s, 90s hot hatches or normal hatches now. Becoming very desirable. Mustang. I think we've seen this one a few times before. Looks very, very nice in this sort of very pale, almost like a sort of bluey purpley colour. Another MGB GT, or sorry, the MGC. It's got that great big 6-cylinder again. I think that's a lovely Series 1 Land Rover. You can always tell it at a glance, the Series 1, because they have these very sort of extended doors. Nice old Volvo. So that's a Volvo Amazon. It's quite a popular car at classic car shows. You never see many, but beginning to see quite a few now turning up at most shows. Morris Minor Cabriolet. A few of the stationary engines creating a bit of interest. I think this is a Vauxhall Victor. Bench seat that. No seat belts, obviously. So I'm guessing this is a very early Morris Minor. Very early. Very different front end. It's got split windscreen. The body shape unmistakably Minor. Hopefully I'm correct there. Humber Scepter, complete with patina, multicolour. Rover 75, Rover Metro. This is super clean, this car. This always gets a lot of interest. Ford Capri 3 litre GT, black, gorgeous.
And I bought it from a building inspector.
Well, this is a Humber Scepter. Triumph 2.5 litre TC. It's the MG Maestro EFI. There was a slightly earlier carburettor version. MGB GT. Great big Austin. Not sure of the model, to be fair. Willys Jeep. Morris 10. That's the Rover P4. Another one on the end there. One's the 95, one's the 110. PT Cruisers, club display, lots of variations of those. Triumph TR6, TVR Griffith, TVR Chimera, another beautiful old Jaguar, again I think the Mark II. Fiat Coupe. Got a DeLorean here. We all know where the DeLorean was made particularly famous. Of course, I'm referring to Back to the Future. Lots of MGBs and GTs. Lots of TRs. Beautiful Daimler. Another Triumph Stag. Nice looking hard top on that one. Another clean Fiesta XR2. Red always sparkles in the sun. Jaguar XK 150. Jaguar E-Type, fixed head coupe. And Triumph TR3. Never absolutely 100% sure what this is. I think this is obviously some sort of home built. vehicle. The other one's super clean MG Midget Mark III on the round wheel arch. Spoke to the gentleman earlier. This was a vehicle that had a heritage shell. I mean, it pretty much looks like a brand new vehicle. I even got down and had a little look underneath, and it's all painted the same colour. Not gone for the 100% original because it would have the black seals and the steel wheels, but very, very clean. Very nice. Great big American Mercury. Fascinating little car, like the Messerschmitt. Single seat. Should imagine quite a bit of fun to drive. Great display of copies.
So anyone that wants to make a bid for the auction, can you please come forward?
Various different companies produce
That's it. Okay.
these replicas. Obviously copying the original AC Cobra.
Okay, so we've got a nice painting of a dog on wood. It's pencils. It's very good, actually. Actually, it's worth coming and have a closer look at this. German Shepherd it is. Yeah, North American.
Great looking Mini Minor on the end. I've seen this one once before. Great look at that upholstery inside. Obviously a very early car.
So first bit of the fiver. Any other bids?
Mini Moke, minivan, Paul Smith Special Edition. I think that particular one's an imported version with the rainbow roof. And this on the end is another Paul Smith.
Okay, so next up we have
One of the various special edition minis that were done. Very collectible. Master MX 5 Mark 1. Beautiful, very early MG Midget.
Okay, you've got a bit of 25 over here for the parrot.
Jaguar E-Type fixed head coupe. Well, I think that's it for the classic cars. I'm just going to have a very, very quick wander through the motorcycle display, and I think then I'll call it a day. So on that note, hey, thanks for joining me. Don't forget, give us a like, do subscribe, be able to join us on some more shows in the future. Thanks once again. Couple of great Honda 90s. Suzuki from back in the day, around the 1975 area.
And he actually made all this.
So I leave you with a little final